In 2015, Adidas released a concept cleat that split opinion and fueled the debate about how light was too light for a football boot. This was of course the infamous F50 Crazy Light 99 gram cleat. Fast forward to today and Adidas has taken inspiration from that cleat and combined it with the DNA of the current X line to give us this, the new X Crazyfast Plus. Today, we'll be breaking down every element on this cleat so that you can decide if it's a worthy addition to your matchday kit bag. Before we do though, make sure you're subscribed to our channel so that you never miss another cleat drop. This is kind of what I think most of us have been waiting for ever since they unveiled the 99 gram cleat, which does feel like a long time ago now. The new Crazyfast Plus design will sit at the top of the X franchise at $300 as its most premium offering, with the revised lace and laceless X models sitting beneath it in price at $270 and $260, while still being a marked improvement on the X Plus version from 2022. Apart from just being generally softer, lighter and more comfortable than last year's X Plus, the new X.1 laced and laceless models have been redesigned to be identical to each other, outside of the fact of course that one has laces and the other doesn't. This wasn't always the case, and I think it's a great move as it now gives players that are looking for premium fit and performance the choice of a cleaner striking surface but slightly less lockdown on the X.1 laceless, or the more customizable cinching ability of the lace version without sacrificing anything in the way of technology and materials. So what is the difference between the more expensive Crazyfast Plus and the laced and laceless 0.1 versions? First, let's talk about weight. The official weight of a size 9 US Crazyfast Plus is 175 grams or 6.2 ounces, and the upper on the top version really feels very similar to the 99 gram cleat. It's super thin and malleable, which is going to give you a really close to the ball, barefoot-like sensation that some players will love and others won't. And while the outer layer on both the X Plus and 0.1 versions are actually the same material, underneath the air opacity speed skin, the Plus uses a much more minimal lining skeleton, which also gives this cool translucent aesthetic, whereas the 0.1's lining has more structure and density, making it slightly more durable and heavier at 185 grams or 6.5 ounces. Other weight reduction elements on the Plus model include this paper-thin microfiber floating tongue and these fine thread-like laces. This microfiber tongue is replaced by a one-piece prime knit tongue construction on the 0.1 versions. For me, this helps to give a more locked-in compression fit than on the top version if you're willing to sacrifice those all-important milligrams. And finally, the heel on the X Plus model seems to be slightly less padded than the 2.1 models for further weight reduction. The padding isn't something that you're really going to feel when you're wearing them, but the combination of all these small details means that you can definitely notice the overall weight difference on foot. Apart from these differences, you still get the same speed frame outsole, which has been refined from the previous X model to be even lighter, and the same insole inserts. Fit-wise, all of these X models run true to size and are generally built for a slightly narrower foot shape. Although if you do have a wider foot like I do, both versions will accommodate after some break-in time. I personally like the X Plus version more on the comfort side because the more traditional open tongue lacing setup gives you a little bit more flexibility to tighten and loosen the cleats to your preference. Visually, all three of these cleats use a perforated double-branded 3-stripe design across the forefoot to give them a fast-looking silhouette. The 0.1 versions use a lemony green gradient that fades upwards from the outsole, while the Plus features a classic white base with pops of that same high-vis green across the lacing section and stud tips. It's cool to see Adidas once again pushing the limits of speed and performance, and with these three models it seems like there's finally something to satisfy every X player's preference. Personally, I'm picking the Crazyfast Plus as it feels better on my wider feet and I'm feeling the translucent look, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Get in the comments section, and if you have any other questions about these cleats, make sure you let me know down there as well. Like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and if you already know which version of these cleats you like, you can shop them now at SOCCER.COM. I'm Sam, and I'll see you guys next time.